What's up, everybody? This is Crash from GBR, and today I'm bringing you the review for Tom Clancy's Ghost Recon Wildlands. Tom Clancy's Ghost Recon Wildlands is an open-world tactical shooter developed by Ubisoft, and it is available now for the PlayStation 4, Xbox One, and PC. So let's fly, ride, drive, jump, run, crouch, and crawl, and get into the review for Tom Clancy's Ghost Recon Wildlands. First up is content. Ghost Recon Wildlands is the first Tom Clancy game to take place in a massive open world. The game uses an over-the-shoulder third-person view with an optional first-person view when sighting in your gun. Those familiar with the Ghost Recon series are going to want to know that Wildlands ditches the futuristic feel of the old Ghost Recon games. Instead, the game has a far more realistic and gritty tone. Throughout Ghost Recon Wildlands' lengthy campaign, you're going to be trying to eradicate a Mexican drug cartel from Bolivia. And you could do this with either 3 AI-controlled buddies or 3 of your own real-life buddies. Now, this game has a ton of customization options, and I would venture to guess that this has more options than most gender reassignment clinics.
Trust me, I know.
Now, you will be able to customize your avatar from head to toe, as well as all your weapons using the gunsmith. You'll also unlock other items such as the parachute and upgraded skills such as bullet resistance that will help you along the way. Now, the game does take place in one huge open world, and you're free to jump into the game any way you want. If you think you got the cojones and want to track down and take on a 5-skull difficulty boss, well, go ahead. Now, since this is a huge open world game, Ubisoft has given us many ways to traverse the environment. You're able to rip up the terrain with some motorcycles, drive any cars that you could see, as well as fly helicopters and planes. And when you're tired of sightseeing, just jump out and skydive to your destination. Next up is performance. And up first, graphics. Now, this game is no slouch in the graphics department considering how big the map is. Now, while the game predominantly takes place outdoors, there are plenty of indoor environments that you're going to have to make your way into to find some of the objectives. Now, this all happens seamlessly without any major graphical hiccups such as screen tearing, texture pop-in, or frame rate drops. Now, the landscape architecture is beautifully done as you'll come across many different terrain types, as well as plenty of different weather effects. Now, although there are plenty of recycled textures and objects, and you will definitely get the deja vu feeling that you've already been inside a building, it is still pretty impressive what Ubisoft has pulled off graphically in this game. Next up is sound!
Make them both think they're stealing from each other.
Exactly, just need to find ways to do that.
Shot down the helo.
There's not much to complain about in the sound department other than the voice acting, which can feel subpar compared to all the other sound within the game. Ubisoft has a long history of making shooting games, and it's apparent that they have a large arsenal of shooting sounds to pull from. Also, the ambient sounds and music fit well within the Wildlands world. Next up, controls! Now, it's a satisfying experience when you're able to pull off a perfect headshot on one of these Mexican cartel members. Now, this is because of the graphical and sound feedback, as well as the precision controls. As an elite Ghost member, you're able to run, crouch, and crawl to your objective. You're also able to switch shoulder views by the click of a button. Now, there is a soft cover mechanic in Ghost Recon Wildlands, but it's not a hard cover such as other games like Gears of War. All this means is that if you're crouched and go behind some type of cover, your Ghost is smart enough to take a defensive position. And when you see an enemy and zoom in, your Ghost will pop out and take aim. You don't find yourself getting stuck on cover and getting killed because of the cover mechanics. Now, while there is no jump button in Ghost Recon Wildlands, your Ghost is able to easily traverse the terrain. He can hop onto and climb most things within reach with the push of a button when prompted. The driving controls are fairly well done, but you'll find that the motorcycles and helicopters can feel a bit wonky. Last up, delivery! I have to say that I had mixed feelings going into Ghost Recon Wildlands. While I played the beta, I wasn't highly impressed, but it seems that Ubisoft got their act together and delivered one hell of a Ghost experience. While there are some arcade elements within Ghost Recon Wildlands, you'll find that this is a highly tactical game. You won't survive long if you try to run and gun your way through the missions. If you want to find your way to and beat the Jefe of Jefes, you're going to have to use everything within your arsenal, and you're going to have to be smart about it. And if you're not a smart person, I suggest you find a few smart friends to help you through the campaign. So I rate games on a buy now, buy later, or never buy. This is a buy now. If you're into Ghost, shooting Bolivia, or Mexicans, I suggest you buy this game right now. So if you like the review, maybe subscribe, give me a thumbs up. And until next time, keep on gaming.